In this video, I rate juggling balls ranging from 10 cents to $15. Let's get into it. My name is Joe, and I've been juggling for years, building skill and control, one ball at a time. This is Joejuggles. Alright, so I'm going to review the 10-cent juggling balls. Right off the bat, they seem very light, and they look really, really ugly. So for 10 cents, you can't really get anything that good when it comes to juggling. Alright, so now let's juggle the 10-cent juggling balls. They feel pretty good to juggle, but they kind of lose their shape in the air. Their shape is very unreliable. They just smush like crazy. And also, the strings can also mess her up juggling up. So, these aren't that good. I'd give these a 3 out of 10. Next up, I'm going to review the $1 juggling balls. So, they feel a lot better than the last ones, but they still seem pretty ugly because look how much they smush. And the sounds like sand is in them. They just don't look that good. I mean, you get what you pay for, but I don't think I would use these. But I'm going to go juggle them and see how they are. Alright, now for the $1 juggling balls. Since I only have 2, I can just do it like this. But they're an upgrade. They're bigger, so they're easier to catch. But just whatever they're made out of, it just feels like plastic. It just doesn't feel good for juggling. I give these a 4 out of 10. Now for the $4 juggling balls. Now, they feel a lot better than the previous ones. They feel kind of stiff, but for 3-ball juggling, this would definitely work really well. For looks, they look pretty decent. They don't look like a $1 thing that you just get from the dollar store. So, these are pretty good. Let's go juggle. These feel a lot better for juggling. They you can catch them and they're nice and big, but they also have that plasticky feel to them to where it just doesn't feel as professional. You could use this to juggle 5 balls, but if you went to 6, they would probably break. Because I know, I've done it, and they broke. I give these a 6 out of 10. Now it's time for the $7 juggling balls. This is where things really start to get nicer. So these are pretty nice. They feel good. They're not too overfilled, and they look pretty nice. They definitely look better than the $4 juggling ball. They're smaller, so in a way that can be easier to catch. And the feel, it feels good in my hand. This is the best feeling one so far. These feel way more professional. They feel good in your hands, and you can also juggle high amounts of these. Like, you could juggle 7 or 8 of these without them breaking. They're really reliable. So if you want to train 7 balls or 8, you can use these. I give them 8.5 out of 10. Now it's time for the final juggling balls. Each one of these is $15. Alright, so these, they just feel so good in my hand. Like, holding it and just squeezing it, it feels really good. I don't know how they made them feel so good, but they did. They're also nice and small, so you can hold them really easy in your hand. Juggling-wise, these are easy to juggle. They also look really professional because they have a logo on them. I'm not sure if you can see that. These, they feel really good. They're really tiny, so they are harder to catch, but when you're doing numbers juggling, like juggling 9 or trying to do 10 balls, they're really helpful for not having them to collide into each other. So for this, for juggling 3 to 5 balls, they're not that good, but 7 to 9 are really good. They also just feel amazing. They feel so good, but for $15, you pay what you get. These are the nicest juggling balls I've ever had, or even felt, or seen. They're really good. I rate them 10 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I would really enjoy it. It's not mandatory, it's your choice.